Hello, guys. Yeah, I'm not gonna be on long, like an hour. I'm getting ready to make me some jerk chicken. I got home late, ate a plum. Y'all go and get like every store that I bought plums from, Cash Saver and Sam's. The plums have been so stinking good. Y'all know I had stopped eating plums because they had gotten too sour. The plums this year so freaking good. Whew. What's up, the Black Barbie, Angel, the real boss, Dotson Jones? Hey, Infinity Love. Happy Friday Eve. Okay. I like that. Infinity Love. I like that so much. Diane, your choice towing, Ebony, Latoya, Simeon, Kenny. When I think about Simeon, I get to think, but I went to school with this guy. His name wasn't Simeon, it was Similton. It wasn't Simeon, Similton, I believe. Was it Simeon? Got positive vibes, Big G. I am She Johnson. Did I say positive vibes? Y'all, we just doing some Thursday night gossiping. I ain't had nothing in particular. I was in M Town visiting family. Oh, for real. Well, I was in Chi Town. Okay. I was in Chi Town this past weekend. I got one more trip. Though thus far this year, that would be one, two. That was the third. I normally don't go on that many trips. It had to be Simeon because of the biblical status of the night. It may have been Simeon. I bet it was. Um, I got one more trip. I'm going up in the mountains. Okay. I'm going up in the mountains. Hey, McName Ace. And I ain't gonna. Okay. Don't give me. Yeah, yeah. We just what they say in New as the New Orleans say. We just josing tonight, right? I was getting ready to say I'm going up in the mountains, and I'm gonna try not to come back pregnant. Listen, I was talking to Diane about that today. I was like, at my age, if I got pregnant at my age, I would have a nervous breakdown. I hope I can't even get pregnant. But y'all not gonna believe this. My doctor see, it's men in here, but they got daughters and wives and mothers and all of that. Y'all listen. My gynecologist says that I'm ovulating at the rate of a 29-year-old woman. Child, you have to be careful. Get ready to go through the change. That's when them babies pop up. Kenny. Kenny said, if I spread my legs, I is. Well, I'm not gonna spread my legs. That's for sure. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just going up there to relax. It's beautiful up there. I was up there earlier this year, and I loved it, and I want to go back. Uh I was looking at somebody just sent me. David said loud. No, I'm not gonna get pregnant. My kids would be looking at me crazy. I got, I got a grandbaby. Yeah, my grandbaby. Let me see if I could show it. Where is that video at? My grandbaby went. She started pre-K3 today. Oh my god! And she's not even 3 yet. She'll be 3. I wish I could show that video. Let me see. Okay. Now, morning, mommy. Buenos dias, mama. I love you very much. Hold on, y'all. I want to show it. Let's see if there's a way for me to show it. Oh damn. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to forward it. I have to figure it out when I get off of here. I want to show y'all my grandbaby. Her first day of pre-K3, and they are learning Spanish. She was doing Ring Around the Roses. Okay, and she was just looking like a leader. And child, when they started teaching her Spanish and she started sucking her thumb. Oh my god, I want to show y'all so bad. I don't know how to work these phones and stuff. Let me see. I should know how to work them. Trying to see how can I forward. Let's see. I thought that you could forward a video. That's what I thought. Forward. I'm gonna have to figure that out, y'all. Thought you could upload it. Child, I ain't gonna worry about it right now. I know she started school. I mean, and she's just so tall. But her mother is tall and her dad is tall too. So it's just, and then she's sitting there sucking on her thumb while they teaching Spanish. Oh my god, I could just put her on a spoon and eat her up. I know they said we supposed to, but she be so cute though when she's sucking on her thumb. I don't want to stop her from sucking her thumb. Her mom do. I don't. Good, Kinsley. Kinsley, you have some pretty teeth. Okay, you too? What's your name? Does she talk any? Now, Dion, say me llamo. Dion. Okay. Dion. Now, Dion, say me llamo first. Say me llamo. Dion. Me llamo Dion. Good. All right. And you too. What's your name? Carly. Colin. Oh, I love it, y'all. I do. Anyways, y'all, what's going on? What's going on in the YouTube streets? What was I talking about before I started doting on my grandbaby and wanted to put her on a spoon and eat her up? I forgot what I was talking. Oh, going up in the mountains. Yeah, we're going up in the mountains. I'm gonna tell y'all something though. When we was up there earlier this year, I loved it. It's beautiful. Let me just say this. But up around that way around Pigeon Forge, the food is so good. Different restaurants. It's a lot to do if you have children. But I mean, when the hills, like the streets and stuff, are like mountains and hills, and the curves are like S curves, and those people be going around those curves like it ain't no, they just be speeding. I could not. Hey, cooking. Hey, truly D. I couldn't live like that. And I like being isolated, but I just, the thick fog that they say that they get. Hello, Susie. They get a lot of thick fog, and sometimes they say that they can't even see. If it's foggy in the wintertime, how are you supposed to drive? You supposed to just feel your way through, and you got to get to work. Mm-mm. I guess they're used to it, but I couldn't do it. I think I would be panicking. My great granddaughter will be 6 months the 9th of September, and she runs her walker all over the house and tries to run her dog. So yeah. Um I enjoyed myself in Chicago. But I must say I always tell everybody, like we took a flight to Chicago, but we took a train to New Orleans. And I would tell anybody the train trips are cheaper if you get them early on. I remember train trips used to be way, way cheap. The first time I rode a train, I couldn't believe like it was like 60 something dollars. But of course we got a room. I wanted a room. So now you can get your own cart. You can get a cart where there's not a bed, or you can get a cart with the bed. And I chose to get a cart with the bed so that I can just lay and look at the scenery, um, the nature and stuff, just going through the woods. It's therapeutic. I think people need to clear their minds. And somebody was saying to me just the other day, like, you don't necessarily even just have to like take a train to New Orleans. Like, you could just take a train to like Jackson, Tennessee, if you want to clear your head and just lay down. And that's a good, because you know what? Some people, that's how they vacation. They take a train trip, get a room that's got a shower, because our room had a shower, all of that in there, and they just take a trip all the way across the United States. That's what they do. 2 weeks, just ride on the train. They have their family, they have, their kids and stuff. They just ride on the train from city to city to city. Did we have seat belts? No, but we probably needed some. Teresa says, I'm glad you left Chicago because the National Guards are going there and they're all pissed there. We'll be in hell. Well, they're supposed to be coming to Trump has said that he was sending the National he said yes, seatbelts. No, we ain't had no seatbelts. We had a room, but we probably should have had seatbelts in there. We probably should have. But Trump said that he was sending the National Guard into Memphis. Now that's what he said. So I don't know if he is, but that's what he said. Listen, a lot of people don't want the National Guard to come into Memphis, but I don't have any issues with it. Um, I mean, I don't. That's positive vibes. You hit it right on the nose. We were the seatbelts. Okay. Um, I ain't gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that because y'all know I can get real vulgar. I don't know who be in the bushes. I want to have some fun tonight, but I ain't gonna say that. What I was getting ready to say would be for Tamara after dark, if there was ever one, or in the members or something like that. Listen, y'all, we was in the members. Like I remember some time back. I forget her name. I don't see her in here anymore. And we were in the members, and we was having some fun. Y'all know Diane real fast, right? So Diane was talking about, Diane be when I get married, I'm gonna get a lot of tips from Diane. All those games her husband be playing. I like some of those games that she said, like how she put on her turkey, uniform and run in the woods, and her husband be hunting her in the woods, stuff like that. I like stuff like that, right? She says, if you're not doing anything wrong, you have nothing to worry about. That's true. He said, I'm telling you, Diane has given a lot of tips. I like that. I'm going to try that. The turkey in the woods, like she put on her turkey outfit and run in the woods. And her husband has a bow and arrow or whatever. He hunts the turkey. I like that. And then Diane and her husband be going to the truck stop. And then she get out and walk around, and her husband pull up at the truck stop, want to know what's up, what's going on. They holler. I guess if the price is right, she get in the car. I like that too. Only for a husband though. I ain't talking about nothing in a real life, because folks love to sit up and talk about, she had went with them police officers. What damn fucking police officers? Okay, these folks never would have even known that I had dated a police officer if I had not said it. I was talking to my friend the other day, and he was talking about, he was like, Tamara, we used to want you to come to our party so bad. I didn't listen. I would go, like I had a friend named Sharon, and she would have a card party or something. I would come to those because I knew what Sharon was on. Okay, but as far as those dudes having parties, like all after hours and stuff, if listen, the couple times I went, I would take some of my girlfriends, but we got up out of there before midnight because I know they're a bunch of damn freaks. Okay, and that's one of the reasons why I see a lot of those officers today. My friend was saying today, Tamara, we used to wish for you to come to all them parties. I said, yeah, because y'all probably thought I would be crazy enough to try to participate. Okay, which is why they respect me to this day. Okay, when you working somewhere, I work for the Memphis Police Department. When you working somewhere, you are bound to date a person. Okay, but you can't be running through a whole lot of damn police officers. Okay, and I dated one at the Memphis Police Department. I dated one at the sheriff's office, and that was it. I dating police officers. I dated two. Okay, but people equate that in two different. I dated two at two different departments, and I ain't even got to explain that. And people would not have even known that. I'm not ashamed of anything I do. But I choose not to date police officers because I worked around and still do for so long that I don't mean no harm to the police officers now. But I they be having they gets a lot of babies, okay? And them checks and stuff be getting garnished and stuff, and they have a lot of women that are, I guess, in awe of men in uniforms. I guess they don't really understand that the ones that's patrolling ain't got no power. Okay. Have I ever dated a gambler? I don't think so. I don't think I ever dated a gambler. I don't think I have. If I did date a gambler, I didn't know it. I don't like to date guys that have habits. It's not good to date a guy that's got a habit. Oh Lord. A gambler would have Tam and Tunica. I know, making me lose my little money. I be trying to save my money. You never know. I think I have an addiction though to like the points and stuff that I have on my cards. They know how to get you. Y'all, it ain't good to have these credit cards because when you start getting, you got $20 cash, you got $40 cash, and you got 30% off, $40 cash plus 30% off. I get to thinking about, well, why should I give them back my $40 cash? I'm telling you, I thought it happened every month, but it seemed like it's happening more than once a month. Because when I got home today, I had boxes at my door. And I guess I had ordered this stuff before I left and went to Chicago. And I mean, it makes people think that you're spending a lot of money, but it's not. I mean, what I'm doing is I'm just exhausting my points. Like my cash, my money with Macy's, I be getting money that if I don't spend it in a certain amount of time, then they're gonna take it back. So I have to consistently order stuff, and so that I don't lose the cash money that they give you. Dialogue says Tam don't want a man with a habit because that's it says taken away from the gifts. Teresa says, "Don't date a gambler. Don't date a gamble. They're always broke, Miss T. I know, and I think it's gonna be a turn off to me if my man look at me and say, "Baby, I ain't got no gas money." Oh my freaking god! Oh, you mean to tell me you lost all your money? You ain't even got no damn gas money? How? Lord have mercy. Mm-mm. Tamara have an addiction. I do. I got an addiction to shoes. But see, that's common though. Most women have addictions to like shoes and stuff like that. We have addiction to shoes. Like I'm gonna tell y'all get ready to trip out. I'm gonna tell y'all what I got an addiction to now. Seasoning and fish and meat. Y'all, I don't know what's going on with me. Like when I'm in the store and I see that fish and it be laid out, when they have it in that long package, that fresh fish like that salmon, that trout. It's something about when it's laid out pretty and I get when I see some new seasoning out that I don't have and it's on sale. Oh my God. I think I'm just getting old. That's what it is. I got some chicken breasts from Chicago that I brought home. Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna tell y'all something. The chicken breast was so big and it was cheap. I had to have it. And I'm trying to I don't want to I think what I'm gonna do is I was like, dog, I could take them. They so thick. I'm gonna take one and cut it in half and marinate it. I'm gonna split it in half and I'm gonna make my Venezuelan chicken salad one day next week. Okay. Now what I gotta stop doing is I gotta stop buying fish and stuff that's on sale because I've been overstocking on fish and crab meat and stuff. If it's on sale, crab meat is expensive, but it's not that expensive up north. So when you catch real crab meat on sale, you have to buy it. And I just like to put it in a pasta. Ooh, rainbow trout. I'm gonna tell you the trout that I got. She Johnson. I got the steelhead, and I'm gonna tell you, I would have left it, but yesterday Sam's had it on sale, and guess what? It was long, it's long and it's fresh, and it was two in there. It was two for the price of one, and I just couldn't leave it. Steel head trout. Mm-hmm. Steelhead trout. I'm gonna have to find that rainbow trout. You know what, She Johnson. You know that the red snapper. I told you. Hey Memphis 10. I told you. Hey Cypress. I told you I got the whole red trout. I mean red snapper with the eyes and stuff on it. So I called my friend over. I was like, I need you to cut the head off. Don't you know you couldn't? It's hard to cut the head off of that trout. I mean, of that red snapper. I mean, it's hard. I guess maybe my knives are dull. It was real hard for him to cut the head off, but that fish is real bony. It's got a lot of bones in it. I didn't like that. So with the rest of them, because I had gotten a big bag, they was on sale at Sam's. Okay, it was like about nine whole fishes, like nine in a bag, and I think it's like 30 something dollars. And so I got them because they're big. Um, I got the fillet them. Okay, so that's something I need to do tomorrow when I get off work. I need to go get me a real sharp knife because I guess the knives in there that I got they ain't sharp no more. Because I need to fillet um that red snapper. And see, y'all, that's what I'm talking about. It's something weird that's going on with me. Like I'm getting excited about taking out the red snapper fish and filleting it. Just like I got excited last night about boiling the water and taking the skin off of my trouts. I saw it on YouTube how you take the skin off of the fish when you buy it with the skin on. You boil the hot water real hot and you pour it on the fish, not to cook it. And then the skin start to puff up. And I just poured it. It just came right on off. Get a knife sharp. I didn't think about that. Thank you, cooking. See, that's why I be missing my dad. Because when I be thinking about stuff like, oh my God, my knives are not working. I need to go get me a new knife. My dad would always say, girl, you need, my dad always told me what I needed to do, like stuff like that. I didn't think about a knife sharpener. I remember my grandma and them used to have those real like old knives. And they used to take, y'all know we lived in the projects. So my grandma used to take the knife and they would take it out on the porch and sharpen it on the porch, like on the concrete. That's how they would sharpen the knife. At Beaver Lake at Shelby Farms, I caught a lot of bass and catfish. Why you didn't tell me? Shoot, I love catfish. That's my favorite fish. I try not. They say you're not supposed to eat catfish. I love catfish. Catfish is so good grilled. And the thing about it is when I have catfish, I like to fry it too. I just think catfish really just should be fried with coleslaw and light bread. And I like bass too because when I used to go fishing with my grandma, we used to catch bass. We used to catch brim. We would be so happy if we caught a catfish. And we used to catch, I think it's called crockett. We used to catch crockett fish. Brim, bass, crockett. And I think we used to catch whiting. Yeah, we used to catch whiting because my auntie would make it into a fillet. I love fish. I do. I love to fish. I grew up fishing. I know how to clean them. But I think now I become so sensitive. Like we used to put them in the cooler and they would just be flopping and flopping and flopping. And because we put them in the cooler, they ain't had no water, just a little bit of water, and they would flop until until they died. Because fish have to have water to live. And so I think about that now. I was like, dog, we was suffocating those poor fish, but they sure was good. I'm telling you, it ain't nothing like them crockets and those brims and those bass. They were so good, and the catfish. And we knew how to gut them. We would get them home. Me, my grandma, my great aunts. Sometimes my mama went, and we would they would already be dead, and so we would cut. You have to cut the belly open and gut them out. And then once we gut them out real good, my auntie and them would season them and throw them in the skillet. Oh my God, those were the fish. Now don't taste like the fish that we used to catch. Yeah, they had a lot of bones, and we just spit them out. You know what? I've never had perch fish. I've never had perch fish. What we can fish together, child. Okay, let's do it. I love the fish. It's so therapeutic. Whenever I was pregnant, I used to like to go and catch fish. Like when I was pregnant, I stayed sick a lot with both of them. But I crave fish. I crave fish, and my auntie, I couldn't eat nobody's spaghetti. I don't know what she put in her spaghetti, but I crave fish and spaghetti. And I didn't want any bought fish. We had to go fishing. So when I started talking about fishing, I think my family knew I was probably like it was something weird going on when I wanted fish and spaghetti. I remember I didn't know when I first started going to college. I didn't know that I was pregnant, right? And I started going to Southwest. And so you from Memphis, you had perch, thought it was she said thought it was brim or crappie. I don't think I've ever had crappie fish. I don't think I've ever had crappie. I've had we used to catch brims, catfish, bass, and crockett. I think it was called crockett or something. I remember it. The crockett's were kind of. I'm trying to think. I think it was called crockett. Tennessee Pride in Mississippi has good fish. Some people, their fish is too salty, or they don't put enough seasoning on their fish, and it's just real bland. You know what? The Crockett's, it might have been crappy. Maybe my great aunts and stuff, they were country people, so they were saying Crockett, but they might have been trying to say crappy. They might have been trying to say crappy fish. Is it crappy or crappie? Because they said a lot of stuff. You know, my aunties used to say, my grandma used to say too, I caught a gent one. All that time I thought when they would say I caught a gent one. Yeah, hold on. I'm kind of stopped up. Hold on, let me blow my nose. Okay, y'all, I'm sorry. I had to do it. When they said I caught a gent one, I thought they was talking about a gentle, like a gentle fish, or they was, you know what I mean? I don't know. I didn't know they was talking about a giant. I caught a gent one. All this time I thought that, and so one day my cousin was like, "You know what they mean when they say a gent one?" And I said, "They're talking about a gentle one, right?" And they said, "No, they're trying to say giant." I hate when you get real fishy. Yeah, me too. Memphis Tennessee, you got your hot sauce because I drown mine with Louisiana hot sauce. I can't use nothing but Louisiana hot sauce. Freshwater pond fish is the best fish compared to lab grown store bought fish. Kimball's on Third ain't even the same. I cannot eat fish from Kimball's on Third anymore. The last time I went in there, I used to like to go on Kimball's on Third Street and buy the catfish frames. I used to love to fry the catfish frames. And and then I started I was like, dog, I go buy it and then fry it, and I started getting sick to the stomach. So I was like, it's something ain't right. You don't eat hot sauce. I can't eat fish without hot sauce, and it has to be Louisiana hot sauce. I like catfish steaks too. I used to like whiting fish, and whiting fish don't taste the same anymore. I like catfish steaks. I like catfish nuggets. I'll take catfish and make them into nuggets. Carter's on South Parkway was the best. I was going over there to Hollywood Fish Market because because they could cook fish pretty good. I would just go and get a plate, but I don't go over there no more because the last time I was over there, they have folks waiting and it be all crowded, and then people that was come in after you, they was getting my place. They was getting their place. Excuse me, before I was getting mine, and I stood there for about an hour. I said, "No, that's it right there." They want to take care of their friends and stuff first. Yeah, I don't eat tilapia fish. I don't buy it. Period. Yes, ma'am. With some red wine, Stella Rosa. Mm, I love Stella Rosa. I don't know if I've tried the black. Maybe I have, but I like Stella Rosa. Y'all know my favorite wine is Sweet Bitch. Diane says she hate catfish nuggets. I'm gonna tell y'all something that I used to hate that I love now that I be wanting to have, and that is big bone buffalo. And I know big bone buffalo got a lot of bones in it, but I have to have me some big bone buffalo from time to time. I'm telling you, ooh, I remember those days. See, we were taught survival skills. Now, I never went hunting with my granddaddy. I never went hunting with my granddaddy though. But you know what? I never wanted to go. My granddad used to go hunting. He used to go rabbit hunting, and he would bring the rabbit back and skin it. And my grandma would cook it, and it tastes like chicken. Rabbit and gravy. Gardening. Um, yep. My grandma and them grew bell peppers, hot peppers. Like her hot peppers were long and skinny, and they were hot. And like if she made spaghetti or something, she would say, "Go on the side of the house and give me a pepper. Go on the side of the house and give me a bell pepper." They grew cucumbers. That's why I know the cucumbers that my grandma and them grew, they taste different and look different than what's in the store. They were not even as green, but they were way bigger, had way more flavor. Back in the day, Carter's Fish Market off Parkway. Yeah, I think it was a fish market on Mississippi. I don't see that fish market anymore. He said just ate a piece of buffalo. I love big bone buffalo. No, I don't mess with no possum. I think my grandma wouldn't let him, I think he would hunt possums, but my grandma wouldn't cook them. She would cook rabbit. and squirrel. But I don't think we didn't eat no possum. He would hunt deers. He hunt we deers. My other like my other grandfather would kill hogs. He would kill hogs and I guess you call it cure them, kill them and cure them. And child, we would have all types of sausage and shit. Lord, excuse my typo. I was trying to say hunting is very quiet and peaceful, and plus you get to shoot those. But you know what? I just think it's sad to be out there hunting deers and stuff. They want to live just like anybody else. Um, I think they need to leave the deers and the kangaroos and the cows alone. Once I cook them once I cook, what's up, godmother? Oh, girl, I used to. Don't you know they don't even sell pickled pig feet in the store? No, you have to go to an old country store to get a pig feet. But like my mama used to buy pig feet from. I don't even think they sell pig feet in the store that you cook. But I didn't like the pig feet that my mama cooked. Although I've eaten it, put a lot of hot sauce on it. But I used to like the pickled pig feet in the store. But you know what we think about that now? I mean, we eating a pig's feet. They done cut the feet off of the pig. They sure did do that pig dirty, didn't it? So I don't think I could eat that no more. Um, this she Johnson says, I eat alligator. I've tried shark. It was too fishy. I eat frog legs. Oh Lord. I've never had alligator. I've never had frog legs. I don't think I've ever had shark. A dialogue says, nah, hunting small game is for small calibers. Check your email. I sent the fish. Okay. I'm getting ready to look at it right now. Let's see. Woo! Lord Jesus. Now, why you send me this and you know I want some? And it looks good. And it looks like it's seasoned good too. Lord Jesus. Mm, mm, mm. I tell you. Hold on, y'all. Y'all hit the like button for me. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button for me. Um, Now I be saying I ain't gonna even lie. I be saying that I don't eat pork, and I typically don't buy pork, but every now and again, yeah, cause I be trying to do good, and y'all know I have found peppered bacon. I love that peppered bacon. They have that pork peppered bacon. So then I started seeing in Whole Foods the turkey peppered bacon. Don't y'all know they stopped selling that? And I be trying not to buy that pork bacon. Every now and again, I have to have that pork pepper bacon. It be seasoned with pepper and stuff all over it, and with coarse pepper and some other seasoning. It be so good. My parents ate pickled pig feet and cow tongue. Ugh, oh Lord, I think my mama has bought cow tongue before. I ain't eat it though. Mm-mm. I'm gonna tell y'all something else. Well, I used to eat chitterlings when I was younger. I don't eat chitterlings anymore. I've never had fried ribs. I haven't. I hear that they're really good. What I try to do now is I try to reinvent a lot of stuff. It's some things that you really should not try and reinvent. Like, cause my mama made some homemade chicken noodles. Oh my God, those things they were just so good. I think I saw Vanessa cook some fried ribs. Had some fried ribs on her page. Um, my mama made some chicken noodle soup yesterday. That was so freaking good. Um, yeah, it's some things you don't need to reinvent. Like my mama's mac and cheese is good, but I think my mac and cheese. I think I perfected my mac and cheese to be better than my mother's. I think because I've reinvented it. I like to use. I have certain cheeses that I have to have in my macaroni and cheese. I've updated the recipe. And my mama don't like that. Cause even like when I do lasagna, if I do like if I feel like it, typically when I do spaghetti, I grill my meat. I grill the meat and then put it in the spaghetti and grill the meat. Smoke the ground turkey because I use ground turkey and then put it in the lasagna. But I ain't gonna even lie. When I make lasagna, I be eating the lasagna for. I like the noodles better than I do anything. The lasagna noodles. How do you feel about Trump sending the nat? How do I feel about Trump sending the National Guards to Memphis? I ain't gonna even tell no stories. I think it's necessary. My mom used to make fried rag bologna and brown gravy was good with biscuits. Fried green tomatoes. I forgot about that. I'm gonna tell y'all whose mama made the best butter roll in the whole world. You know what, Vanessa? I'm glad you mentioned chicken spaghetti because I'm gonna take one of those big chicken breasts that I got in there from Chicago, and I'm gonna cut it up real good, and I'm gonna put it on the grill, and then I'm gonna chop it up real good. I'm gonna make me some chicken spaghetti because I haven't had chicken spaghetti in a long time. Um, yeah, my grandma used to do fried green tomatoes. She used to do fried okra. My grandma used to make spinach, and it would be so good. So what they would do was they would get spinach, and she would chop up an onion, and she would chop up an onion, and she would take an egg and put an egg in it, and she would season it, and that spinach would be so good. Like I could never get enough of it. They made fried okra, but they like making boiled okra more than fried okra. I didn't like boiled okra because it was too slimy. My mama just made some boiled okra the other day. I didn't eat it though. I didn't want it. Yeah, Venice's mother is the queen of butter roll. Like for every occasion, my grandma and them would always request, or my mama would always request for Venice's mama to make a butter roll. Her mother makes the best butter roll in Memphis, and that's the God's truth. Like nobody people have tried to make butter roll, just can't make it like Venice's mama. Teresa says spinach with fried bacon in it. Spinach with fried bacon. That sounds good. Diane said she loved boiled okra. I like fried okra. What else did my mama and them used to make? Oh, my mama's potato salad is undefeated. My mama's potato salad. Everybody always say my grandma and my mama make the best greens in the family. And what else? Oh, my mother's chicken dressing is all she makes it totally from scratch. She make the cornbread. She cooked, bake the cornbread, all that. My mama's chicken dressing, like every holiday, everybody go get their they go buy the stuff that they need, and then my family they have my mama to mix up the chicken dressing, and then they just take it home and put it in the oven. Her chicken dressing is so good. I'm trying to think what my mom says that I make that she really likes. Uh, I'm trying to think. My mama likes my lasagna. My kids is real crazy about my lasagna too. And what else? That they always want me because I'm always trying stuff. Like for Christmas time, I always make these. I make cheesecake muffins, and that's something that I tried one year. Looking at YouTube, and I was like, I'm gonna make some muffins. I was making the cheesecake from scratch. I don't buy the box. I was making a cheesecake from scratch, and I was like, I'm gonna do some muffins, and it ended up being a hit. I did a banana pie when my kids were. I was trying to make a banana pudding some years ago because my mom was like, I ain't making no banana pudding. And I ended up my kids wanted a banana pudding, so I tried to make it since my mama wouldn't make it, and it ended up being a banana pie. It ended up I got all the wrong stuff, and it turned into a banana pie, and my kids loved it, so they request that a lot. Something that I was trying to make ended up being a banana pie. My kids love it, so they'll ask me from time to time, Christmas, Mom, make that banana pie. I always every holiday, either for Thanksgiving or Christmas, I got to do um, my cheesecake muffins, and then sometimes I put different toppings on it, and my honey garlic chicken. I did do garlic chicken last year because last year we met up at my sister's house, and I grilled my chicken breast, my chicken thighs, and then of course I mixed up my honey garlic sauce, and that was a hit. My mama still talk about that. Now she liked that a lot because she liked traditional stuff. She don't really like to try like the new stuff that I like to do because I like to be innovative with stuff. But there are some things recipes that I'll never try to change, like my mama's potato salad. Once I get that perfected, I would never change that. I be trying to make it like my mama, but I can't. I don't know. I get everything that she tell me to get, but when I make it, it just don't taste like hers. I'll never change her chicken dressing recipe. I'll never change her greens recipe. I'll never change her sweet potato pie recipe. Those recipes I'll never tamper with. I even time where I have get together, I always have to make deviled eggs, and I hate peeling the eggs. My little sister, makes the best deviled eggs. I ain't gonna tell no lie. I was looking at a recipe. I was like, I think I might do it um for Thanksgiving. I don't know how they're gonna like it. But I was thinking about doing shrimp deviled eggs. I saw that's a recipe I saw. I was like, I think I want to try that shrimp deviled eggs. And I'm gonna tell y'all another recipe that's quick and is really good. When you buy those sweet peppers, like um the red, when they come the real little ones, and you can cut them open. You could take ground chicken or ground turkey, and then you could make it like a taco. That's what I do. Like when I guess when I be wanting to eat healthy, what I'll do is I'll take those sweet peppers and boil them a little bit, and then I'll cut them open and gut them out. I'll take the ground turkey, season it up real good, like I would do taco meat. Put all of everything I would put in a taco, and then stuff it in the pepper, and then put cheese on top of it, and put it in the oven. And then when I take it out of the oven, that's when I put my sour cream and stuff on it. It's healthier. It's like a keto taco, and it is very good. Teresa says she put a little sugar in her eggs. Even to well, I have get together. I always have to make deviled eggs, and I hate peeling the eggs. Yeah, my sister don't. Um, my sister makes really good deviled eggs. Now she does that. For some reason, my mama always make a lot of sweet potato pies. I don't understand that. And then she be having so many, they be all stuffed in the refrigerator. I never understood that. I asked her, why do you always like for Christmas, for Thanksgiving, she's not gonna make any less than 8 sweet potato pies. I really don't understand it. Cause after you eat sweet potato pies that day, and then you'll eat some the next day after that, you don't want it. And she'll put them in the refrigerator. We have to throw them away. I'm like, lady, why are you making 8 pies? She been doing that since I was a little girl. To me, ground turkey is too dry for me. Yeah, ground turkey does not have any flavor. It is very bland. It is. It's very bland, but I know how to make it taste good. I mainly buy ground turkey and ground chicken. For some reason, y'all, I don't know what's going on, but the last time I bought some ground beef, and I was looking at that ground beef in the skillet, and it when it started to get real brown, I got sick to the stomach. I was like, oh my, I just couldn't. It's like it started turning black. It was the grease. I don't know. It was just something about it. I just don't want it. I can't even believe I like roast beef as much as I do. I didn't grow up really eating no roast beef, but I've learned how to season it real good, and I like playing with it. You know what I mean? Like I like to season my roast beef and put it in my slow cooker and put all the things that I like in there. It's a good meal. I let it slow cook, and then I tear it up. Now this last time I put my roast on the grill, I'm oh my God. When I tell y'all good, I put um all of my vegetables in the aluminum foil with it to cook. They all cooked together, and it was so good on the grill. I'm gonna tell y'all, I make a really good cowboy corn too. Like that's always requested. Now I have a way that I make my cowboy corn. Now I made that probably like maybe a few, like not last weekend, weekend before last. My friend went crazy. It is so freaking good. Cooking says have to get the dark ground beef. Have to get the dark ground turkey. Ground chicken is good. Ground chicken has more flavor Then ground turkey. It's dark. Make sure it doesn't say white, and you will never go back to beef. I ordered me some seasoning tonight. I ordered me some Bob Marley seasoning. I had to order it off of Amazon. I can't wait until I get it. And I'm gonna make me some jerk chicken, some grilled jerk chicken. Am I gonna do it? No, I ain't gonna. Well, I'm trying to think what I'm gonna be doing this weekend. I think I'm going for a ride in the country this weekend. Me and my boo. It says yes, dark. Make sure it doesn't say white. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button for me. Make sure you guys please like, share, and subscribe. Okay. Make sure you guys please like, share, and subscribe. Mm-hmm. You don't eat. I'm gonna say I make some really good candy. I make really good candied yams, and I'm gonna say I make a really good Southern fried cabbage. I make a good Southern fried cabbage. I make the best with the cabbage. It's the best. Thank you, Miss Teresa, for the $5 super sticker. Thank you so much. Yes, that ground turkey with old El Paso Mount spicy seasoning is on point. Ooh. Yeah, I love this that taco seasoning. I think I'm gonna make a let's see. I season up me some chicken wings. Yeah, I've been eating a lot of chicken wings because they've been on sale. And guess what? I've been buying them, so I got to cook them. So I season some, and they should be good and ready. I don't feel like putting them on the grill. I'm gonna throw them in the. I be trying not to throw them wings in the grease. I feel like chicken wings should be fried. I think it's disrespectful to put wings in the oven. They really need to be fried, but I'm doing good. I'm getting myself right. I had to go to the doctor today. And when I stepped on the scale, I saw that I had lost some more weight. So I gotta keep doing what I'm doing. Okay. So when I got home, I ate a plum, and then I guess I'm gonna just have to put them wings. I really want to throw them on the grill because if you're not gonna fry wings, you need to put them on the grill. And I ain't got no issues with throwing them on the grill. I season them; they're good and marinated. When I went to the grocery store, I got me some fish seasoning from off of the Chinese owl. Okay, I got me some fish seasoning from off of the Chinese owl. So I'm gonna see how that tastes. Y'all know the Chinese owl in Walmart. And I got some seaweed. And I'm gonna tell y'all what made me go get seaweed. I eat seaweed now instead of crackers. It's healthier for you. I saw Cardi B eating seaweed. And so I decided I was in Whole Foods one day. I was like, I saw a little small. I was like, let me try it. The seaweed is what they roll up when you eating sushi. So I got me a whole lot of seaweed. And when I make tuna chicken salad, Instead of eating crackers, which is not healthy, I'm eating seaweed. And the seaweed, I got me the roasted garlic. I got the grill. I got the chili, roasted chili pepper. Hmm. Oh yeah, I love the owl and the Dollar Tree. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. It's good with tuba. With tuna, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I know it's only a quarter difference. I'm glad you said Dollar General because y'all know I was going to Dollar Tree and I was racking up on seasoning and stuff. And then I was like, y'all know Dollar Tree stuff costs $1.25 now. And I was like, wow, why they have to add that quarter onto it? And so now, so I got smart and y'all know I like to shop for sales. So Big Lots is starting to open back up. Big Lots ain't the same as it used to be. Big Lots have the same stuff as the Dollar Tree. It's just cheaper. So you can go to Big Lots and get it. What stuff like that. Your seasoning will be like 90 cents, or you can go to the Dollar General and get your seasoning for $1, and you don't have to worry about the quarter that Dollar Tree charges now. $1.25. Yeah, their candles, because I be getting their candles and they smell good too. I got a candle from the Dollar Tree lit up right now. It smells straight up like a damn donut. And it smells good. Got the whole house lit up like a donut. A cinnamon donut. It smells good. I said, well, I guess I ain't gonna order from where I've been ordering from. $1.25. Everything got small. Right. They wrong for that. I was hurt when Dollar Tree started charging $1.25. So even I go in Dollar Tree to get my alkaline water because I put them in my office in my office. Then at work, I have the little small ones, like the 16-ounce ones. I have them in my desk and stuff. So I went into like Dollar Tree and I was like, dog, the alkaline water that I love so much, like the cores and stuff like that. I was like, in Dollar Tree, it's $1.25. You go in Dollar General or the Family Dollar store, it's like 90 cents, 95 cents, $1, and no more than $1. So I be going in there now to get my alkaline water. If they have what I like, the alkaline water that I drink. I didn't like it when Dollar Tree put that 25 cents on there. They know they was wrong for that. I used to love to go get my ink pens out of Dollar Tree. I still messes with Dollar Tree now. It's still my favorite store. I like to go in there. I used to like to go in there and get my pans and stuff, but Walmart pans are cheaper than Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree's pans are $1.25. You can go to Walmart and get them for 90 cents or $1. Dollar General closed the store by my house and took the yellow off the sign with them. Right, fry or grill wings. If not, then I'm telling you, I think it's disrespectful to bake wings. If you're gonna bake something, bake the thighs, but the wings need to be put in grease or on the grill. Bake the legs. I buy a lot of chicken legs. I got some in there now. I'm gonna cook next week. I'm gonna make chicken and gravy and rice. I know we be talking about cooking and stuff all the time. I love that. I love to think about that. Like I was getting ready to when I was in Chicago, I was getting ready to buy me a an electric stove, and I really hate I didn't get it because it was big and it was on sale. I almost got it, and but I didn't get it. I was like, dog, I gotta pay to have a lot of this stuff, sent back. So I left it, and I really regret not getting it. And so, yeah, I'm still gonna get me one. And what I'm thinking about doing is like going to my studio, having my electric. Be quiet, little girl. My electric stove, going to my studio, and then having people to come in and do like a little. I'm thinking about doing something. Vanessa said she gonna buy her a smoker. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I know somebody that's got a smoker and they be smoking salmon and it be so good. That smoked salmon be so good. Yeah, I gotta figure out how to make my tuna fish like Clay's smoked tuna. Now, what I did was I went and bought some tuna steaks. I get to wondering, do Clay's tuna, smoked tuna, do they buy tuna steaks or they just get the regular old tuna fish from out the can and smoke it and season it up real good? Clay's smoked tuna be so good. I got some tuna steaks. As a matter of fact, I'm glad I just thought about that. I'm gonna smoke them one day next week, and I'm gonna chop it up and see. Somebody in. I wonder if I can get Clay's. See, I be hating it, but I can't pay $16 for no little small thing of tuna. I bet somebody got it online. Um, mm, they just using the real good seasoning. That's what they're doing. Shit, they might be putting cream cheese in it and something else on their tuna. Oh, I never had that Vanessa deep fried cauliflower. Let me see if I could find my broccoli and cauliflower casserole that I had put up one time. I ain't made my broccoli and cauliflower casserole in a long time. Y'all, Facebook done deleted a lot of videos. I don't like that because I went looking for my videos and couldn't find them. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, I think this was the first time I made red beans and rice. Now, this was the first time I actually made red beans and rice in the crock pot. Somebody had given me the recipe. It actually tastes pretty good. That was the first time I ever made red beans and rice. My daughter was baking it. We'll see how it turned out at the end. Yeah, it really turned out really good. That was the end result of it. That was my first time making red beans and rice. I know they would make them differently in New Orleans. Somebody had given me their recipe and it was good. I just put them all in the crock pot. I don't see my broccoli casserole. I guess they deleted it. Yeah, I hate them folks deleted them videos like that. All of the memories, and they just delete them. Primo's Cafe in Mississippi has a smoked tuna dip that's good too. Ooh wee. I wish I knew the recipe that Clay's tuna used. Anyways, y'all, what else going on in the YouTube streets? Nothing. Is it quiet? Somebody didn't wait a minute. Somebody sent me something. Did somebody send me something that was going on YouTube? Yeah, we still talking. Yep, we're still talking. That's what we do on talk shows. We talk. She said, about food. I just ordered some fish at work. Thanks. It's gonna be good too. Ambition to win. You gonna love that fish. I think I might have to go ahead and take them wings and just go ahead and put them. It ain't gonna be nothing. All I got to do is start the grill up and put the wings on there and just let them cook and go back out there when they finish. That's all I got to do. Ambition to win. I thought at first I thought when you said y'all still talking, I thought you was a. I said, is this a troll? But I'm glad you clarified that. I thought you was somebody that would meddle in me. I think that's what I'm gonna do. See, ambition to win. Just order some fish, and I think I'm getting ready to go ahead and grill that chicken. I'll let that chicken marinate all day. Those wings in the refrigerator in a bag, and when I put them things on the grill tonight, and then I can take some to work tomorrow. That's what I'll do. I'll just go and put them on the grill, let them smoke, let them grill. It's not gonna take long. And let me see. I don't even have to have no sides, but I might go ahead and peel those sweet potatoes. No, I'm gonna bake them. I'm gonna bake me a sweet potato for tomorrow for work and put butter, cinnamon, and nutmeg in it. And I have a really good protein um, lunch. Y'all, I am getting myself together as far like I have something like starting, I'll say starting in October all the way up until December. But I mean, every day, every month is like a good month. Thank you, imperfect Earth Angel. Thank you for the $5 super sticker. I'll say that every um thank you for clarifying that my ambition to win. Cause I had not seen you in here, so I didn't know. But I'm glad you clarified that, and I'm glad to have you on the channel. Ambition to win. Um, yeah, I was like from October all the way up until December. Some really great things are happening, really for everybody. Because I pray for everybody that is connected to me that wants to that really, like just want to see me do well and that genuinely prays for me. And I know I do. I be praying for the people on here. It says long live Dolph. My ambition to win says I've always in the background. Yeah, long live Dolph. Long live young Dolph. Young Dolph is gonna get justice. It's funny how God works. I ran across something today, and I was like, wow, it's something. And I noticed like I've been like real mellowed out. I know a lot of people have been like up in an uproar, as you know. I guess as everybody should, but I've been extremely mellowed out about it because I know that God don't miss. And y'all already know like my stance on this situation with Young Dolph has always been I want to see everybody that was involved get got, but the people that put the money on his head, I've been wanting to see them get got more than anything. They were the ones that initially um, got this vehicle crunk up to get this boy killed, right? And so I was doing something that I was looking at, and so I'm gonna just tell y'all, God ain't finished. God is a just God. God is a just God, and so Young Dolph's family has not lost. Young Dolph's family has not lost, and so what we have to do now is we have to continuously just pray for them. We have to pray for justice in totality. And sometimes we be wanted when we want it. And that's not how the justice system has ever worked. It has not worked like that, you know. So yeah. But long live young Dolph, Hey, we're gonna always talk about him on this channel because as Charleston White said, Young Dolph was a king. We like what even though a lot of us didn't know him personally, we really appreciate what he represented. I was just looking at something. Let me show y'all this. Evident, it's something Charleston White has said something about Juke. I think I got my Instagram on here. Hold on, y'all. I want to show y'all something. Um, hold on, you all. Let's see. And on the back of it, I guess that's a charm that he bought with that's Jook when he was young. That's a picture of Jook when he was a little boy. That's your goddess page. And on the back of it, he put one of a kind bloodline like no other ninja. Sincerely yours, your goddess little brother, nigga. One of a kind bloodline like no other nigga. Sincerely yours, your gotti, little brother, nigga. Okay.
$1 million on me, but girl, it ain't what it seems.
Miss T, pray for me to lose weight. I never weighed this much in my life. I was always a tall. I'm gonna be praying for you too. I'm gonna tell you something, Teresa. Listen, I was looking at some pictures of myself. I could not believe that I had gotten as fat as I had gotten. I had never gained as this much weight either. And it was like I couldn't understand why I could not lose it. But I started gaining weight because I went back. Like I started gaining weight right around 2020, around the end of 2022, going into 2023. Okay, because my dad got sick and it was like it was instant. Like he went into the hospital, he ended up falling, and it was they just it was just malpractice. And then I mean, it was just shocking to me. Like I went into a depression and I was stressed out. I was trying to figure out what I was gonna do because I was like, I don't want anything that my dad and I were doing together. I didn't want to do anymore. And then like after a year after my dad passed away, which would have been like last year. Okay, so my dad died in 23. So last year I was like, I'm gonna do a show. Like the beginning, like January last year, I was like, I'm gonna do my TV show. I went on camera and I was looking at myself. I was like, oh my God, like I'm fat. I was like, I gotta do something about it. It was like whatever I was doing, it was not working. And that's because I was still stressed out. I was totally in a depression. Like totally in a depression. And I realized that I had been in a depression from like 2022 all the way up probably until like maybe the early part of this year because I started I, st- I would tell anybody it's good to go like if you have like spiritual counselors or if you have going to group for grief counseling and stuff like that is really good. um Mayor Paul Young's mother has always been the best grief counselor. Okay. The totally the best. And I don't know. I just yeah, I'm gonna pray for you now. I'm gonna tell you, I did go and I take the shot now. Oh, I'm not a diabetic or anything. I do take the shot. And and it's really working. It really is. It's starting to really work now. Because at first the dosage was too low, but it's really starting to work now. And so once you start, getting back to this, I mean, I have to think about too, like it wasn't any better because around that time, that's when I was told that's like doing my own, I was just doing private investigative work. So I was working for like civil attorneys mostly, and I was just sitting in cars all day collecting evidence on cheating spouses. So all I would do is just be sitting there with all of my equipment, with my snacks, and I couldn't leave until the person came out the house or the hotel, and that'd be all night sometimes. So you can't do nothing but get fat on top of being depressed. But now what I do is I do a lot of walking, which is why I love what I'm doing now. You know, I do a lot of walking because I have to walk down a lot of witnesses and investigate a whole lot of other stuff, you know. And it gives me the opportunity, like people say, well, are you scared going to these? Because I was in a neighborhood, I won't say which neighborhood, the other day. And my mom was like, I just wish you want me to stay on the phone. I said, no, it's a group of guys out here. I'm gonna walk over here and talk to them right quick. She's like, you want me to stay on the phone? I wish you wouldn't be in them neighborhoods by yourself. I was like, nah. I pray. I had the whole armor of God on. I don't have no fear. I have a joy about what I do. And now I walk all the time. You know, I walk all the time. I've started back exercising. I look at what I do is as ministry, really. You know what I mean? I've always looked at what I did as ministry. So what I do is ministry. And then even if, you know, a person is tight-lipped, but it's definitely about ministry because I don't have to try to talk nobody. People like talking to me. I've never had any issues with that. Um, when I was in the private sector, I had a lot of defense attorneys to reach out to me because I could always get people to talk to me, and it helped out their clients quite a bit. They got a lot of cases thrown out. Um, and I don't strong arm them, I don't trick them, nothing. They just be wanting to talk. Cooking says now I would live that Charlie Angel's job. Investigative, you can't be afraid. No, you can't be afraid. I'm not, especially when I'm in the South Memphis area. I'm never afraid. Even when I'm in like Orange Mountain or North Memphis. Um, I'm not afraid. But when I'm in South Memphis, it reminds me of growing up in South Memphis, like when I was younger and stuff. I know it's a different group of people now. If I ever feel a certain way, um, like especially when I was in the private sector, I remember right before I took the job I have now, I was working with a defense attorney. Um, was it the defense attorney? Or was the prosecutor's office? It might have been the prosecutor's office. And I had a contract with, and they kept me in Orange Mound all of the time. And so if I ever felt a certain way, like when I would pull, I don't like going in people's houses. I don't like it. As a matter of fact, I just don't like going to people's houses because you might not come up out of there. You don't know what kind of booby traps folks got. I just make it a habit of not going in people's houses. But I would always have the precinct a car to pull up and just wait on me. Um, most of the times. But I remember I was on one end of, I'm trying to think, it's Airways and I don't know why I can't never remember that street. What street is that in Orange Mound that intersects with Airways? It's Airways and somebody from up out of the Orange Mound area help me out. It's Airways. Airways, it goes all the way up to Highland. I don't know why I can't never remember that street. And it's so well known. Is it Park? Is that Park in Airways? That goes up there to Highland. Okay, it's Park. I remember I was on the day that they found Teasy. I was on Park that day. They found him. They was up there on the other end of Park, and I was on the end of Park down by Airways. When I got home, another YouTuber was calling me. It's like, did you see where they just found Teasy? I said, they found Teasy. He was like, yeah, they found Teasy. I said, what they found? He dead? I was like, yeah, they found Teasy dead. I said, what was he found there? He was like, Park and somewhere. I was like, dog, I was on Park, but I was on the end by Airways. Yeah, they really fixing up the Orange Mound community. I love it. I like Orange Mound. I just love the fact that you had a lot of it's so historical. You had a lot of African Americans. They started, buying. That was Orange Mound was starting to get built up around the time that you didn't see a lot of black people own their homes and stuff. And so you had black people start to buy own their first homes and all of that. And I see a lot of those people, their children still live in the community and they're starting to build Orange Mound back up. Because I was over there at the library, the new library. Now the air done went out, child. The airhead done went out. But I had to go there and do some video work because a young lady is doing some great work in the Orange Mound community, and I wanted to spot it on the TV on my community show on Comcast, and what a lot of older people still look at. So I went over there to the Orange Mound Library and did some shots, did some video work. And when I was out there, even when I was out there, because I think it used to be a school, it might have been Melrose School or something, I don't know. I was just looking at how clean the community is. A lot of people want to look at Orange Mound. It's a bunch of damn fools that want to bring Orange Mound down, but that's not the community, what these young cats are doing. I was standing out there in front of that library, just looking at how well manicured the people's yards are, how they try to keep their houses up. They might not be real big houses, but it's beautiful. That community got so much potential. And so I think once they start to get a lot of it's still a lot of, junkies and stuff over there. But once, they start to clean it up, they are cleaning it up. They really are. A lot of those people that have had their houses, that get up and go to work every day, they care about their homes and stuff. I think that street was called Dallas. I think the street that library is on is called Dallas. Yeah, I think it's called Dallas. So, yep. Yeah, make sure y'all hit the like button for me, okay? Make sure you guys please like, share, and subscribe. Um, my uncle always said I can make a dead person talk. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I guess you just have to have a good spirit, or some people just got the gift of gab. I don't think I have the gift of gab because I'm not a real big talker. But when I'm investigating these cases, I guess I don't know. I have people want to talk to me, and then timing is everything too. Anyways, y'all, I was just getting on here, and I just had planned to be on here for like an hour. Of course, I'm not gonna grill tonight. It's too late. It's 9 o'clock. I gotta be in court in the morning. I gotta go to court with one of the attorneys. Special Fed agents escorts, if needed, who I'm affiliated with. One colleague was attacked by a chimpanzee. Oh wow. Chimpanzees are very dangerous. Those monkeys can be dangerous. I be feeling so sad for the baby monkeys. Hey Mika. I be feeling sorry for the baby monkeys sometimes because their mamas be crazy and be beating them up and beating them in the face and stuff. I used to love looking at monkeys, but then when I saw like how they get abused by um some of like the older, like their dads and their mamas and stuff, because they're crazy. I like looking at the gorillas because they seem to have more sense. I've been doing extremely well. Thank you very much. Been extremely happy. Simeon says Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather agreed to an exhibition fight. Vanessa, you want to come up? Mm. Oh wow. Govan wants to fight Charleston White. Govan better. Govan and Charleston White need to sit down. Govan know he needs to sit down somewhere. Govan better sit his ass down somewhere. Oh, I was looking at that. Him and Charleston White. Somebody said Govan. Let me see. I really want to pull up his video. Now I don't, like I said, I don't need Govan striking in my channel because I talks plenty of shit. So he, his Stanley don't come up in here no more. So I guess they mad. Simeon says Charleston White did Tootie wrong. Yeah, that's what I heard. Tootie Raw got arrested on federal charges. Hold on, let me see. I'm gonna play it anyways. Lord, I ask that you cover my channel. I saw somebody else playing Govan video. I saw somebody else playing it on their channel. What in the? So I think if I stop it and play it, stop it and play it. Hold on one second. Let me see some. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to see if I can find the video of Quit and Charleston White. So I guess what I'm gonna have to do is play it and stop it, play it and stop it. They said they let you pick whatever monkey you want, and they take it in the back room and hit it in the head with a hammer. Wait a minute, they eat monkeys? Monkeys are closely related to humans. You got folks eating monkeys? Oh my God. That's so twisted. I don't mean no harm, but whoever it is that's eating monkeys, I hope they give them something that poisons them and kill them. Lord forgive me for saying that, but some people just twist it. I mean, how could they? And then they beat the monkey in the head like that. Monkeys are highly sensitive animals. They beat the monkey in the head with a hammer until it died. They ain't got no other way to kill it. I don't mean no. Oh Lord, please don't let me say what I want to say. I don't mean no harm, but the Asians are real cruel about how they kill their food. They are. They believe in boiling dogs alive. You know, why put the dog through that much pain? But they said the meat is better if you boil it alive. You ain't even supposed to be eating no motherfucking dog. And cat either. I don't eat right now. I don't eat from this Chinese restaurant right there at Elvis Presley and Norris. Now it's probably owned by somebody else by now, but when I was working for the police department when I first started, they eats the brains out of the monkey. Low down dirty dogs. Woo! Mm-mm. That's cruel. Mm. Mm. I don't eat from. There's this Asian restaurant right there, Elvis Presley and Norris. Now it may be owned by somebody else, but when I first started working for the police department back in 2000, they busted that place because what ended up happening was they was going to The dog pound had reported them because they was going get to the dog pound, and I think that's why the they was going to the animal shelter. I think that's why the animal shelter has gotten stricter about who adopt these animals and stuff. They was going to the animal shelter and adopting a cat and a dog several times a week, and yeah, it made the animal shelter got suspicious, started reporting it to the police department, and they busted it. Number cats and dogs up in there, dead. Okay. They charge a lot of money for the brains. Oh God. I love monkeys. Why they have to do them like that? Anyway, y'all, I'm just getting on. Let's see. I'll get on for a little while tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna get on Saturday. Me and my friend's supposed to go riding in the country. And I like that because he liked to drive. And I just want to ride. I mean, I do. And we always stop at an old country restaurant and eat. And I love that. For some reason, he likes that cooking down there in Clarksdale, Mississippi. So, it ain't nothing in Clarksdale. A lot of the streets in Clarksdale, Mississippi, is still not even on the navigation. So I don't know if I'll be on Saturday. I'm gonna try to get on tomorrow. I do know I ain't gonna be on Saturday, but if I don't get on tomorrow, I'll definitely be back on Sunday. Okay. Listen, y'all, I've enjoyed being on here with you all. I love you all. Okay. Oh, wait a minute, y'all. We gotta listen to Quit. Maybe God don't want me to play Quit because Quit looks like he quit. Somebody said Quit don't like my show. Somebody said so. If I don't, because I was getting ready, I had it up because I was gonna play it. Wait a minute. Let me say a prayer. And if he try to strike my damn channel, God gonna twist his damn mouth around. Okay, he gonna twist that damn mouth around, and everything else. If he try to strike my channel, okay, he'll mess around and be foaming at the mouth and don't know what's going on. We putting that into the atmosphere if he try to strike my damn channel. Okay.
Oh, Charlie, I'm back. I meant to do this a lot sooner, but I've been here where you said I couldn't go. On yesterday, when you said that you be in Orange Mound, I went and did a little digging. I found out that the only spot you ever been to in Orange Mound was Sherwood Junior High, which is a school that I once attended. And technically, it's not in Orange Mound. It's in the Sherwood, Robin Hood area. But we just adopted it because it's so close. What I want to know is what incompetent individual will book a child rapist to come and speak to some innocent kids? Here it is, I've been found not guilty of a crime that I didn't commit. And you still running around promoting this narrative that I'm a killer. Well, guess what? I'd rather be a killer over a rapist any day. So I'm gonna go ahead and play the audio for the world to hear and let them be the judge of it. Let them judge it for themselves. And what I'm about to play is only a small piece of everything that I have. So I advise you to leave me alone, Charles.
You rape white bitches that look boys, nigga. So what? Yeah, nigga, you can't fight though. Your game is a rapist. He raping as a grown man, nigga. Yeah. So what? So what, nigga? Yeah, bitch ass nigga. We done a whole bunch of things in the name of running trains, nigga. Yeah, we done a whole bunch of things in the name of running trains. You take it on Facebook. You done lost your mind. I told Mama always wanted to be a porn star. Don't call me telling me about nothing about what somebody called and told you about.
I think they said we have to stop it because we're doing a reaction video on it. We stop it. Should I just play the audio? Because I ain't gonna be worried with Quit striking in my damn video. I can't be bothered with that. Be worried about him striking my channel. When I could just pull it up. What's this channel called? Bet with Quit. What was that?
Oh, name out your mouth unless you got something great to say about me. Oh, one thing for sure. After today, you're going to be getting booked at any schools. Only school you will ever speak in front of again is a school in a correctional facility. And I seen your 2 lives on yesterday when you was talking about, let me see if I can pull this shit up. Hold on. You was talking about me yesterday, talking about I look like I can fight and I'm a little stocky and all that. No, don't get the backpedaling now. No. Please don't. You're talking about you gonna set me up with a fade and a boxing match. No, Charlie, no. I'm coming to see the one-eyed gangster. Coming to see you, boy. How you gonna set me up with a match? Nigga, this ain't no dating show. The only match you can set me up with is with that little red chick you had on the balcony with you yesterday. And how your rusty hand ass end up with a young lady like that anyway? Nigga, do she see all the black and dirt and oil up under your nails? Ain't no way she letting you touch on them. I know she ain't letting you touch on her at gunpoint is. Charlie, you can't duck this fade. You talk entirely too tough. Aiden Ross, I've been watching my email all morning, man. Get the contract and send it. I'm going to sign it blindfold. And sound like, Charlie, sound like, you getting a little hesitant or whatever. So this is what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to put some stipulations in this to help you. Since you got, it's obvious, everybody know you got one eye. How about I fight you with one arm? We'll do it like that and call it even. I really don't think you can beat that, bro. I'll do it with one arm or a blindfold. Which one you want? That's how bad I think, these people want to see this. And on yesterday, you continued to speak on my daughter, which don't bother me at all.
Be quiet.
I know the type of person you are. Like, that's just you. See, I'm a different type of nigga, Charlie. Like, where I'm from, children had always been off limits. Always. But I just think you're a little different. Hell, it's just calling me. But yeah, I wouldn't talk about a deceased kid for nothing in the world.
Hey, Leo.
I mean, but God gonna punish you for that. Like, and it don't take me to do it. You did the same thing with Gilly the kid's son, and then you turned around and apologized on their podcast like Gilly was really gonna accept it. I know what it was though. Somebody got in your ear and told you that Gilly was a gangster for real, and you got timid and took your nuts. Yeah, for sure. See, when Gilly was moving around here with that iron like he was 7 feet tall, you was somewhere trying to rape a kid, weren't you? Like, either you was trying to rape a kid or sending your best friend to jail. Which one?
Year-old Charleston White took the stand and testified against his friend, Antoine Doolittle, who sat just a few feet from him and listened intently. Doolittle is accused of gunning down 34-year-old Michael Levy of Irving. Levy attempted to stop Doolittle, White, and 2 other teenagers accused of shoplifting 3 sports jackets and a baseball cap from the Arlington Mall in September of 1991. Witnesses say Levy pounded on their windshield until the teens threw the jackets out the car window. Then Doolittle supposedly shot him in the back as Levy walked away. White repeated the conversation he says he had with Doolittle after only 4 days when he was shot. White will be testifying against all 3 of his buddies in exchange for a maximum sentence of 12 years. A juvenile judge reduced the charge from capital murder to murder against Doolittle, so the teenager faces from 5 years to life in prison if he's found guilty.
Oh, you think I ain't know about that, did you? Like, yeah. Nigga, this ain't no op. This ain't nobody that you ever had a fight with. You sent your best friend to jail, bruh. Like your best friend. You a different type of evil. Like, I don't get it. Like, talking about you afraid of me. Man, boy, you got me petrified. Like, seriously. So, you know, I'm going to go ahead and let these people, man, you know, check out this footage so you understand with no regards or no remorse of sending your best friend to jail for life. Hey, how you sleep at night knowing that you, the one-eyed fool, sent your best friend to jail? Then you be all on the internet bragging, talking about you done killed before. Yeah, I'm a killer. Nigga, you ain't killed nothing. You witnessed your best friend commit a murder, and you went and told on him like a sucker. I wouldn't ride to a threesome with you, nigga, for nothing in the world. And you can have Mariah and J-Lo over there, and I wouldn't get in the car with you. I talked to Dewberry on yesterday. Dewberry a good nigga, just like I thought. You know, ever since, you know, I've been, you know, following you, you know what I'm saying? I always used to wonder why Dewberry was hanging with your goof ass. And I knew he was a solid dude the way he protected your Mr. Furley looking ass. Fuck, this is calling me. I ain't see him on.
Be quiet, Rainbow.
But yeah, the next time you in Memphis, Charlie, I want you to go live at least 2 hours prior to making it to the venue. And I'm gonna do the dashboard and come give you a hug. Please don't forget. I just got a text message right now saying that you in Atlanta. How long you gonna be there? Atlanta right down the street. Like, I can pull up and get my autographs and stuff from you, like, immediately.
Be quiet.
But, you know, if you ain't got enough time, I know you're a busy dude. Just make sure you get back with Aiden and have Aiden get with me so we can go ahead and do this for the people. Like, I don't want to wait. I want to go and get to it. Like, and you're talking about if I don't show up. Boy, stop it. As soon as I get that contract, boy, I'm going to do the dashboard to you. Immediately. If I don't show up. If my auntie had nuts, she'll be my uncle, boy. Imagine you setting something up for a fade and I don't pull up. And all that, you gonna get somebody to box me, you gonna find me or no, you ain't. I'm coming to see you. I'm coming to see the one-eyed bandit. And I know what it is. Somebody done got in your ear and told you that I really got them hands. And you know you got a better chance of getting Oprah Winfrey pregnant before you last one complete round with me.
Shut up.
And quit playing with me, little boy. You ain't never been into it with no Memphis nigga before. Keep playing with them other niggas. And like I said, this just a small piece of everything that I got. So keep playing with me. And I'm gonna detonate your career, boy.
All right. So him and Charleston White wants to fight. I guess they want to get into the match. Y'all, these dogs down my nerve. Anyways, y'all, let me get off here because I got some things I need to do. I need to get myself ready for work tomorrow. I appreciate you all for getting on tonight. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later.